Hello children, welcome back to my channel. Today I am dealing with 10th class maths, trigonometry. In that we are going to talk about trigonometric identities. What are trigonometric identities? The first one is sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. This is trigonometric identity. Let us see how you have to prove it, because in the examination they are asking you to prove. Suppose this is ABC is a right angle triangle. Let us call this as theta. So in triangle ABC, angle B is equal to 90 degrees. So in this case, what is the sine theta? Sine theta is opposite side by hypotenuse. So AB by AC. So what is sine square theta? It is nothing but AB by AC whole square. That means AB square by AC square. Now go for cos theta. What is cos theta? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. That is BC by AC. So what is cos square theta? BC by AC whole square. That means BC square by AC square. Now you are going to talk about sine square theta plus cos square theta. Sine square theta plus cos square theta. This is equal to sine square theta AB square by AC square plus BC square by AC square. So take here LCM, you will be getting AC square, and in the numerator AB square plus BC square. What is AB square plus BC square? It is AC square by AC square. Why is it? Because AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. So these two will get cancelled, we will be getting 1. So sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. This is what you have proved, children. This proof is very important because in short answers they will give you prove that sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. A very simple derivation, children. Please note it down. Now with this, let me write the derivatives. With this sine square theta plus cos square theta, what are the derivatives? See, sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So what is sine square theta? 1 minus cos square theta. And what is cos square theta? 1 minus sine square theta. These are the derivative parts of this particular formula. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Please note it down. The next derivative is secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. So this is the second formula, children. The second identity is secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. So let us see how it has to be proved. So what is secant theta? Secant theta is 1 by cos theta. 1 by cos theta means reciprocal of cos theta. Cos theta is BC by 1 by cos theta is BC by AC. So what is 1 by BC by AC? You are getting AC by BC. This is secant theta. So what is secant square theta? AC by BC whole square. That is equal to AC square by BC square. Now tan theta. Tan theta is opposite side by adjacent side, AB by BC. So what is tan square theta? AB by BC whole square. That means AB square by BC square. So we have got what is secant square theta and what is tan square theta. So let us go for secant square theta minus tan square theta. So this is equal to secant square theta is AC square by BC square minus tan square theta is AB square by BC square. So here you will be getting LCM BC square, numerator AC square minus AB square. So you see AC square minus AB square is BC square, BC square by BC square. Why is it? Because AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Since so you want AB square minus AC square minus AB square will be BC square. So what you can take, these two will get cancelled. This is 1. Therefore, secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. This is the second derivative. Second identity. So with this, let us see the derivatives. Secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1 is the identity. So first derivative is secant square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta, and the second derivative is tan square theta is equal to secant square theta minus 1. So these are the derivatives for this formula. Secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. This is second identity, children. Please note down it. Now we will go to the third identity. What is third identity? Cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. This is the third identity. So, what is cosecant theta? It is 1 by sine theta. That is equal to 1 by sine theta is AB by AC. So, you are getting it as AC by AC. Reciprocal. So, cosecant square theta is equal to AC by AB whole square, that is equal to AC square by AB square. Now cot theta. Cot theta is 1 by tan theta. That is 1 by tan theta is AB by BC. That means how much are you getting? BC by AB. Reciprocal of this. So what is cot square theta? BC by AB whole square. That is equal to BC square by AB square. So you have got cosecant square theta formula or value and cot square theta value. So cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to AC square by AB square minus AB square minus BC square by AB square. So here LCM AB square, AC square minus BC square. AC square minus BC square is AB square. AB square by AB square gets cancelled. This is equal to 1. The reason here is because AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, Pythagoras theorem. So when you take BC square here, left over is AB square only. So what you will be talking about? What have you got? Cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. This is the identity that you have proved. Now when you go for derivatives, cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. So first derivative, cosecant square theta is equal to 1 plus cot square theta, and second derivative cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta minus 1. These are the derivatives for this identity, children. Please note down all the three identities you should learn by heart, and derivatives also. When you know this, automatically you will be getting the derivatives, making one as the subject, that's all. And then its derivation, how the particular identity has come, this also you should know it perfectly well, because these are you are getting in the short answer type questions. Basing on the identities, you have certain do this sums, children. The first one is, if sin c is equal to 15 by 17, find cos c. Usually, when you have got this kind of sums earlier, means in the initial stages, where you know what is sin theta, cos theta, tan theta and all, when this kind of problems have come, the same problem or the same type of problem you have done in a different way, where you have taken 15k and 17k and you found out what is a hypotenuse, and then or a hypotenuse is given, one more base you have to find out, and just by using the formula you have done. But now after knowing identities, you need not go for it directly, we can use the formula and find out what is it. So we have got, first you should identify what kind of angles they are giving, what kind of theta. One is sine and another one is cos. So with sine and cos, what is the identity that you are using? First you understand that. What is the identity you are using? Sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So here they have given c. So sine square c plus cos square c is equal to 1. Now you have got sin c. What did they give? Sin c is 15 by 17. So what is sin square c? 15 by 17 whole square, that is 15 square by 17 square. Now let us go for sin square c formula. Let me take again identity. See, sin square c plus cos square c is equal to 1. Now what you want? You want cos c. So cos square c is equal to 1 minus sin square c derivative. So you want cos c. Cos c is root of 1 minus sin square c. So this is equal to root of 1 minus, what is sin square c? 15 square by 17 square. That means root of LCM is 17 square. So 17 square minus 15 square. So this is in the form of a square minus b square. So you can write it as a numerator, a root of 17 plus 15 into 17 minus 15, a square minus b square, a plus b into a minus b by 17 square. 17 square is 289. So how much you are getting? Root of, this is 5 plus 2, 12, 32 into 2 by 289. That means root of 64 by 289 is cos theta value. 64 root. What is 64 means, children? 64 means 8, 8 is 64, no? By 289 is nothing but 17 square. So we can say that cos c is equal to 88 by 17. This is the answer for this problem, children. So I hope I am clear here. Please note down. It is only this way you need to do here after. After knowing the identity, some should be done in this way. Now the second problem into this, children. If tan x is equal to 5 by 12, find secant x. So what is the identity you have used? Secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. So in this x is given. So secant square x minus tan square x is equal to 1 is the values, the identity that you are using here. So what is given to you? Tan x is equal to 5 by 12. So what is tan square x? 5 by 12 whole square, that is 5 square by 12 square is tan x. Now the problem is what, children? Secant square x minus tan square x is equal to 1 is the identity. You want secant x. Secant square x is 1 plus tan square x. We need, what we need? We need secant x. So let us proceed with it. Secant x is equal to root of 1 plus tan square x, that is equal to whole root of 1 plus tan square x is 5 square by 12 square. That means root of 12 square here, 12 square plus 5 square, that is equal to root of, in the earlier case there was minus here, so you could use a plus b into a minus b formula and you have done. But now minus is not there, only plus is there, so you cannot use that formula directly. You have to multiply, you have to find the squares. So 12 squares is 144 plus 5 square is 25 by 144. 12 12s are 144. So let us see this. This means root of 144 plus 25, if you do 961, 169 by 144. So root of 169 is 13 by 12. Therefore, you have got, the question is secant x. Secant x is equal to 13 by 12 is the answer for this problem, children. Please note it down. This is do this second problem. Now, third bit, children. Third bit is cosecant theta is 25 by 7. Find cot theta. So, what is the identity you are using? Cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. This is the identity. Here theta is given, so you can take it as it is. So what is given to you? Cosecant theta is 25 by 7. So what is cosecant square theta? 25 by 7 whole square. That is equal to 25 square by 7 square. Now what you want identity is cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1, but you want cot theta. That means what, children? Cot square theta, when you send it here, this should come here. That is cosecant square theta minus 1. Identities and derivatives I have already taught. So, what you want? Cot theta. Cot theta is root of cosecant square theta minus 1. So, let us continue it here. That is equal to root of cosecant square theta is 25 square by 7 square minus 1. So, when you take LCM, this is 7 square 49, 25 square minus 7 square you will be getting. That means, again, a plus b into a minus b. 25 plus 7 into 25 minus 7 by 49. So 25 plus 7, that is 7 plus 5, 12, 32. Root of 32 into 18. 18 plus 7 is 25. 18 by 49 you are getting. So 18 2s are 36. 18 twos are 36. 18 threes are 54. 3 57. 576. You have got 576 by 49. Of course, 49 you can write it as a 7. 7 square. So 576. So let us find the roots for it. 2 twos are 4, 1, 7, 6. Here 4 you will be getting. So units plus 6 means 4 fours are 16, 6 6 are 36. In both the cases 6 you will be getting. So first let us try with the 4. 4 fours are 16, 16 1 17. You are getting 0. So it is 24. So we will be saying that what is the question? Cot theta. Cot theta is equal to 24 by 7. This is the answer for this problem, children. Please note it down. Now let us see, try this problem, children. This is the try this problem. Evaluate the following and justify your answer. So here they have given sine square 15 degrees plus sine square 75 degrees by cos square 36 degrees plus cos square 54 degrees. So these problems, whatever you have got in this try this, these are the combinations of trigonometrical complementary angles and trigonometrical identities. These two combined problem is this. So we know that according to identities, if you have sine square, you should have cos square theta so that you can take it as 1. If you have cos square, you should have sine square theta to take it 1. But here you have got only sine squares in the numerator and only cos squares in the denominators. So by using trigonometric complementary angles, one of these should be converted into cos theta. Here also one of these should be converted into sin theta. So let me take first in the numerator sin square 75 degrees. Sin square 75 degrees. Let me consider it as, first let me take, to know sin square 75 degrees, first let me take sin 75 degrees. Sin 75 degrees is nothing but sin 90 degrees minus 15 degrees. 90 minus 15 only is 75. If you add also, it is 90. So 90 minus 15, that means what? Sin 90 minus theta is cos theta. Why? Sin 90 minus theta is equal to sin 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. This is the formula that we have used. So what is sin square 75 degrees? Is nothing but cos square 15 degrees. Similarly, I go for the denominator. Let me take in the denominator cos square 54 degrees. So this I wanted to convert it into sine. So we know that cos 54 degrees can be written as cos 90 degrees minus 36 degrees. Because 90 minus 36 is 54. If you add these two at the 6 plus 4, 10, 8 plus 1, 9. Cos 90 minus theta is sin theta. Sin 30 degrees, because cos 90 minus theta is equal to sin theta. So cos square 54 degrees is equal to sin square 36 degrees. So see how we have converted. Now let us write the problem once again. Therefore, sin square 15 degrees plus sin square 75 degrees by cos square 36 degrees plus cos square 54 degrees can be written as sin square 15 degrees plus cos square 15 degrees by cos square 36 degrees plus sin square 36 degrees. This means what, children? These two will get cancelled. You are getting 1. What is the reason here? Because sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So theta means same angle. Sin square 15, cos square 15. Sin square theta plus cos square theta. Cos square 36 plus sin square 36. Cos square theta plus sin square theta. Either sin square theta plus cos square theta or cos square theta plus sin square theta makes no difference. Their values are same, means you are getting according to identity, that is 1. So basing on this identity, you have converted it as 1. So 1 is the answer for this problem, children. Please note it down. You have used, you see, both the trigonometrical complementary angles are used here and identity is used here. This problem is a combination of both. Please note it down. The second bit, children. Sin 5 degrees into cos 85 degrees plus cos 5 degrees into sin 85 degrees. So, in these two, one should be converted into cos. In these two, one should be converted into sin. So, let me take cos 85 degrees. Cos 85 degrees can be written as cos 90 degrees minus 5 degrees. Why is it? Because cos let me take this one identity, afterwards I will write this one. Now this is nothing but sin 5 degrees. The reason for it is cos, because cos 90 minus theta is equal to sin theta. So basing on this, you have written cosine 5 degrees. Similarly, let us go to sin 85 degrees. Sin 85 degrees can be written as sin 90 minus 5, 90 degrees minus 5 degrees. This is nothing but cos 5 degrees. The reason is because sin 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. Because of this reason, you have written it here. Now, let us write the problem as such. What is the problem given to you? Sin 5 degrees into cos 85 degrees plus cos 5 degrees into sin 85 degrees. This is nothing but sin 5 degrees into sin 5 degrees. Why is it? Because cos 85 we have taken as sin 5. Similarly, sin 85 we have taken it as cos 5. So plus cos 5 degrees into cos 5 degrees. That means what? This becomes sin square 5 degrees plus cos square 5 degrees. This is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. The reason is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. By taking the identity, you are getting its value as 1. So this is the answer for the second bit, children. Please note it down. Now let us see the third bit. Third bit is secant 16 degrees into cosecant 74 degrees minus cot 74 degrees into tan 16 degrees. So secant, with secant theta, the identifier is secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. So you convert this into secant square theta, this into tan square theta. So let us see. Cosecant 74 degrees can be written as cosecant 90 degrees minus 16 degrees. Cosecant 90 minus theta is secant theta. So secant 16 degrees. Why? Cosecant theta, cosecant 90 minus theta, cosecant 90 minus theta is equal to secant theta. This is the formula. So I have made cosecant 74 degrees as secant 16 degrees. Now similarly, I want tan. Why? Because I have converted this into secant. So identity is secant square theta minus tan square theta. So I should take a cot 74 degrees. Cot 74 degrees can be written as cot 90 degrees minus 16 degrees. Cot 90 minus theta is tan theta. So tan 16 degrees. So why will you write it is big? Why are you taking it as 16 degrees? We know that cot 90 minus theta is equal to tan theta. So basing on this, you have got tan 16 degrees. So what is the problem, children? Secant 16 degrees into cosecant 74 degrees minus cot 74 degrees tan 16 degrees. This is equal to secant 16 degrees into secant 16 degrees. So you have got minus cot 16 is like this, tan, you are writing tan 16 degrees into tan 16 degrees. So this means what you are getting here, secant 16 degrees into secant 16 degrees is nothing but secant square 16 degrees minus tan square 16 degrees. So secant 16 into secant 16, secant square 16, tan 16 into tan 16, tan square 16. So secant square theta minus tan square theta is 1. So why are you writing this? Because secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. Basing on this identity, you have got this value as 1. These all are very important to sums, children. You may get this kind of sums or these sums in the examination. So prepare well. Copy it. So with this, I am going to conclude my topic. In the next class, I will be doing the next part.